Oh man, what up, y'all? So guess what? First off, welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the Born Again Believers motherfucking show, man. With me and goddamn Superior G, aka the Mayor. Y'all can call me the Chosen One, or you can call me Crazy Horse, whatever the hell you want to do. But that's what it is. Yo, we got a show today that's gonna probably boil your temperature, black folks. Gonna get you a fever today with this one right here, man. What you think, man?
I think I'm ready to get into this shit, man.
Bruh. First off, before we get into this shit, let me tell y'all what happened to me on Friday. So y'all can laugh all you motherfuckers want to. I don't goddamn care. I can laugh now, but I couldn't for a few days. My adrenaline wouldn't go down. So I go to work, man. You know, got a barber shop inside of a professional gym, man, and I'm getting the laundry together that might need to be cleaned. You know, my towels and whatnot. And as I'm walking across the gym, I gotta walk across the front of the gym, man. And like, so let's say this the front, and everything behind here, let's say 15 feet on back to 200 feet maybe. Machinery, like exercise equipment and shit, man. Stairmasters, motherfucking elliptical machines, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Bikes. So as I'm walking by, I see these, you know, I can scan the whole building as I'm walking by that area. And they're about 20 feet away from me. And I see these four redneck looking motherfuckers on the elliptical machine. And these big pot belly motherfuckers up there walking around on that motherfucking elliptical machine, man. So goddamn ugly ass nigga too. Bacon eating ass, pork eating ass. Out the corner of my eye, you know, I got my dress all up in the air, you know, about as high as my hands is, you know what I'm saying? With a rubber band or some shit like that around it. And as I'm walking by, I can see that them motherfuckers and I'm fresh as a motherfucker every day, know this. I'm talking about a tire all the way to the shoe. So I'm walking by, and it's a reason for that. You gotta look like what you're trying to sell, motherfucker. I'm walking by, I see out the corner of my eye with this motherfucker nudging his homeboys on a little bike and shit, and they trying to crack jokes on me. And I already know what they ass trying to crack about. They don't understand the dreads and the different styles that you can do with your hair, you know what I'm saying? And whatnot. They don't understand that Afrocentricity about us, bro.
Not at all.
Yeah.
But they hate it.
They hate that shit, but wish they could do that shit. Yeah, you can't reach for the sun, bitch. But as I'm walking by, you know, I can see them trying to get this attention and pointing and shit like look. And you know, sniggling and giggling like some bitches. These niggas 40 plus years old, man. Grayed out, bald on the top of their motherfucking head. You know, looking like they kids is damn near grown and they about grandparents. Yeah, that's what they look like, but they just over 40. And so you know, I already know what time it is. I walk past the motherfucker like, man, I ain't got shit to say to them. Walk on past the front, then I make a right where I gotta actually walk down the line and go actually past them, right next to them. So, you know, as I kept on going, I went on about my business, let them be, ain't nothing. I've been peculiar all my life, so I know how I look when I go outside to you motherfuckers. Goddamn, got my laundry going and shit, turn around and come back. Now I'm coming up from the back side of them, right? And as I'm getting close to them, this motherfucker looks over his shoulder, and then he sneakily trying to nudge the nigga next to him and pss, hey. Everybody down the line trying to get the here he comes. I heard him say this shit. I seen him do this shit, nigga. You looked over your shoulder at me. And both times going and coming, I'm looking in the front and looking in the rear. Man, ain't nobody behind me or in front of me. So it's me. So as I'm coming, you know, going past them this time, I might have taken about 4 steps past them, and I said, fuck this shit. I stopped, turned around, and went over there and looked dead at the motherfucker that was insinuating all this shit. Hey, look. I went over there and said, motherfucker, if you gonna talk shit about me, be a man and say that shit to my face. And I stood there for about 30 seconds, give them the opportunity to say what was on his mind. Just look, I'm looking at everybody like, which one of you motherfuckers got something to say? Hey, man. After a while, I said, oh, okay, all right then. I went on and grabbed my shit and went on about my business back to my shop, which was on the other side of the gym, on the other far side. So as I get back over there, about 3 minutes later, one of the dudes that was on the machines with him come storming over there, like storming Norman. He come rushing up in the shop. I just want to know who you were talking to, and if you talking about me, what you talking to me about? What's up? What you blah blah blah, right? So I'm like, motherfucker. First off, I'm talking to any one of you motherfuckers over there. Y'all all grouped up together, but specifically that bitch right there. And I pointed at that motherfucker out there, you know what I'm saying, because he was the insinuator. He was the one doing it. And I'm thinking in my mind, and then I let it fall out my mouth because I got a problem with that sometimes, especially if your ass is a pale face. I got a real problem with holding my tongue when it come down to putting your ass in motherfucking check. So I got down and tell the nigga, hey, man, you know what the fuck y'all was doing over there anyway. So what the fuck you over here for? You came over here to try to be a motherfucking tough guy, huh? You couldn't believe that I stopped and told y'all how I felt about when I caught y'all in your act and you couldn't say shit. So you just couldn't let that just marinate and be like, you know what, bruh, we deserve that shit because we was clowning. You couldn't just let that be. You had to march your ass over here like you was about to run something, son something, right? You really think I'm 21 years old because I look young than a motherfucker walking around there in my attire with my mask on and shit. But really, nigga, I got a grandchild, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got me fucked up in all ways. So, transfer words with the lad in a firm manner, as he thought he was going to son me and then, whatever. And then, don't you know, this motherfucker put his head down like, and then looked up and reached out to grab me by my shoulders like this. And as soon as I seen his hands coming, I said, motherfucker, don't touch me. And then I got loud to the motherfucker and I was like, bitch, I don't know you. What the fuck you mean? You reaching out, go grab a grown ass man like I'm your property or something, like I'm your child. Bitch, I got a grandchild. What the fuck is wrong with you, bruh?
All right, so my question is, what happened the next day you went to work?
Nigga. I ain't even get to hold on. I ain't even get to tell him like about him running off trying to go tell the nigga at the front desk on me. Right? Mm-hmm. Then I'm gonna come back and answer that. Hold that question, okay? So when he couldn't win the discussion with me, he storms off to the front desk to the white man up there. I guess that's his buddy. Guess he thought he had some clout. Make this shit clear. I'm an independent contractor. I'm my own boss, right? And then secondly, the shop has nothing to do with the gym. It's two separate businesses. So when he came back with his buddy, the front desk man, he said, now we could probably have a conversation. I said, it's going to be the same energy, man. It's going to be the same energy. Ain't nothing going on over here changing. It's going to be the same energy. So, I went through the rundown with old boy. And then I said the motherfucker even had the audacity to try to reach out and grab me, man. He said, oh, man, we Italian, man. That's something. I said, man, I don't give a fuck what you is respectfully. I don't know nothing about that shit or that culture. So that don't give him no right to reach out and grab no grown-ass man, especially if he came over in my private space aggressively. After that day, motherfucker dissipated, and I said, we wouldn't even be having this immature-ass conversation where a motherfucker got to try to explain himself, because really, fuck both y'all. Nigga, we wouldn't be having this conversation right here if he just mind his motherfucking business and stay in his motherfucking lane, because this was never for him. This was for that bitch right there. I kept pointing at her, call him that bitch. That bitch right there. I said, but he had to come over here. He walked from way on the other side of the gym, way over here. I said, yeah, if he mind his motherfucking business and stay in your motherfucking lane, we wouldn't be having this discussion right now. But you tough. You gonna get boomed in this bitch. That's not, look, when I said that shit, them niggas turned around it. Walked away. So now, to answer your question, right, the next day I went to work, how was they acting, right? When I went in, I swear, 5 minutes later, the dude that had came over into the shop, he was darting out the door. The dude that was doing all the insinuating and shit, right, he won't even come over there to the area where the shop is.
Somebody dude that started all the shit.
Yeah, he won't even come over there to that area. You know, they got a stretching area where the shop is. Like, if you come to the shop, you sit in a chair, and it's a stretching area right there in front of you. You know, he used to come over there and do his warm-up and his cool-down. He won't even come to that area. I seen him cutting out the door every time. So they let me know karma eating at your ass because you know you was wrong, that you don't even feel comfortable or relaxed to do your natural routine and no more.
And not only that, but y'all little bullshit ain't work.
It ain't working. Nigga, I'm like on some fearless shit, my nigga, like, even if it was an opportunity for them to be able to go holler at a manager or something like that, they could fire me, right, and them motherfuckers got to talking that shit. Nigga, they get a kick like out of that feel when they know that you nervous when they getting ready to go to somebody of some power. Like, nigga, fuck them, fuck this job, nigga, and still fuck you. Straight like that. If you if you exude that type of energy, then they little tactics, they know they tactics can't work. Like, I'm not finna tongue wrestle with a grown ass man, right? We might get 3 sentences. I'm gonna get 2 of them bitches. You know what I'm saying? After you attempt your second sentence, you might get some knuckles. Goddamn, with that dude, I just told him straight up, I'm not finna argue with no grown ass man. Leave my shop. And after that, I closed my motherfucking mouth. I mean that shit. Because, see, this motherfucker don't know the fire that he building. Nigga, my face was twitching. I was so motherfucking mad that my shit was twitching, nigga, like, I can't even paint the picture on the shit. I'm in that motherfucker twitching, looking like I'm about to snap itty bitty on your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, fuck out my shop. Fuck out my shop, man. And that's what the fuck he did. He got the fuck up out my shop. I was so motherfucking mad, man. I don't get that mad that often. But when I do get that angry, the first thing I want to do is call my wife. Because she know how to put the lion back in the cage. She got those words, you know what I'm saying, and that tone in her voice. She'll put me back in the cage.
If I was to call somebody, it would be my grandma or either my daughter. But even then, I'm the king. Grandma's still queen.
Yeah.
I'm the prince. You know, I'm the heir to the throne.
Yeah.
And my daughter, 21, but my sister ain't here no more, so.
Yeah. Man, when I told Angry that story.
But if I had to call them, that means somebody really about to die.
Yeah. Yeah. When I told Angry that story, man, that brother, I think that brother was madder than me. I think what set him off was when I told him, like, that man actually reached out and tried to grab me. You know, like I'm a pet or something, like you're about to try to pat and calm me down or talk to me like I'm your son or something. And nigga, I'm looking down at your little ass. The first thing that popped in my mind was,
to the chin.
Nigga, I'm gonna kick that nigga in his nuts and then stand his ass back up with his uppercut. Fight over. Fight over.
Trust me, knee to the chin and do both.
Man, look, I got hands, bro. I motherfucking fake this motherfucking right jab at your ass, nigga, and kick you dead in your dick. Yeah. Fake this right jab at a nigga ass and kick him right in his damn dick. As soon as he bent over to grab his sack, stand him up by hitting that panic button we call a nose. Fuck nigga. Yeah, fuck nigga. Yeah.
Never go down to their level and shit, but they will always have to come up to yours.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
And if they can't get past your knee,
hey, man.
What make them be?
You know what? That knee one of the hardest bones on your body.
Oh, man.
And
Kenny Omega got the, he got a knee and shit. It's called the V trigger and shit. I guess it's called Mega Man or some shit like that.
Mega Man was an ice cold game back in the day, bro.
I'm saying though, he got the V trigger. That's the shit he used the knee.
Yeah.
So I thought about calling it the G trigger.
Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
But you know what I mean? If a small motherfucker come up to me and shit, on some wild side and shit, I ain't put hands on him. They ain't gonna see me coming.
Hey man, you wanna tell these folks what we talking about today? Hold on, let me cut the damn volume down over here. What's going on, Jack? Alright, yeah, you want to tell them what today's subject is, man?
We are talking about Gator Bait.
Gator Bait. Yeah,
We ain't talking about it yet.
I'm sure a lot of y'all out there like Gator Bait. Fuck them nigga talking about. Cause I think in a lot of school systems they probably did not say anything about this. This is probably one of those conversations you heard when families used to actually kick it and tell old stories to each other. So guess what we niggas did? Again, the master of content creation, the mayor, aka Superior G, came up with this subject right here. And the next subject for the next show. Gator Bait. Got some notes right here for y'all, man. Educate y'all. Shout out to you, dog. You be on your shit. You be on your shit. Oh.
Hey, man, look. I just, like I said, we ain't dealing with the motherfucking symptoms of the problems and shit. We dealing with the motherfucking roots.
The root. The baba root. Yeah. Hey, also, we got a massacre series coming up that we talked about too. Remember that?
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
They burned all the motherfucking black towns and cities we built.
We got a list of every town, every city, every county, every state where there was a massacre upon black people after the Civil War. And we're gonna break that down on y'all with the hopes that y'all will get motherfucking mad at a motherfucker and get on code and just be black. I don't give a fuck. Just be black. You got anything you want to lay down, man, before I get up in here?
Well, the only knowledge I have about it, well, actually, I did come up with the title, so I wanted to let you drop the knowledge on this shit.
I got a knowledge bomb.
I'll speak my piece.
I got a knowledge bomb for y'all ass. The Gator Bait. First off, Gator Bait is where they used to use black children as bait to attract alligators out of the swamps for the purpose of creating boots and belts and bags and all types of other fuckery. So the shocking history of black babies being used as alligator bait is going to be the primary focus of this information that I'm about to break down to y'all today, man. So, like, share, click the motherfucking bell, man. And also share this motherfucker with some motherfucking person that's black. Don't hand this motherfucker over to the devil yet. Let that bitch fall in the hole and stumble upon us. Damn. Niggas always want to take something back to the man. Damn. So, Gator Bait. It says, many unfortunate events happened to black men and women during the slave trade era. One of them was the use of their children as bait to catch alligators. Alligator bait, also known as gator bait, was said to have been practiced in the swamps of Florida and Louisiana during the 1800s and the 1900s. Back then, alligator hunting was a profitable business, and the bodies of the alligators were used to make shoes, belts, bags, and other related items. As the face-to-face, I guess they say Africa, face-to-face Africa website reports, some white hunters lost their arms and, in worst cases, lost their lives as they rustled the swampy waters at night attempting to attract alligators to the surface. So, oh, we losing limbs, goddamn it, let's go get some nigger babies and use them instead. Yeah, go get your motherfucking children and attract them. Keep losing limbs, stay your motherfucking ass out there.
Hey man, like I said, there's a lot of people that don't know this shit. And like when we had, asking and shit, when we demand our motherfucking reparations and all this shit, like you got racist motherfuckers come out talking about something that's a handout and all that shit. Fuck out of here, money owed. And in counting. Like there's no amount of money and shit that you could pay and shit. That's why they didn't want to pay. But people wanted to apologize either.
Bro, wait till you hear about how much they used to pay these black families to take their children for this.
They used to pay families for this shit?
Just hold up, bro. Just hold up. They used to go knocking door to door and look at your children and pick your mom, like which ones they wanted. And I ain't even gonna tell you the price, but they wouldn't even put the money in your hand. They tossed it down on the floor. And you be lucky if you see your child again.
You ain't tell me the price.
I'd rather get to the point where I read it. I'm trying to build up like a volcano, man. Hey, first off, this shit already giving me a headache. To my man Chino, I'm sorry, Chino.
Alright, first of all, when I unpack this shit, like, I didn't know that part about it.
Bruh, when you hear the price, you gonna be like, what?
Like they have a choice or they just sold them.
I think the poverty was so big that I don't even think they sold them. I don't think they told them that they would sell them. I think they paid them like they was in a form of renting them. In some cases. In some other cases, I believe force was taken. Everything's about the dollar by any means necessary.
Yeah, I need to hear the rest of this story.
Let's pop off. This shit already gave me a headache because I know what's coming. I had to write this shit out. I'm about to get mad as a motherfucker in a minute, man.
What? No, that was the first thing you asked me. Shit, are you ready to be mad?
I know you got to get ready for this, man, but I'm trying to help spark a fire in all of our hearts to rebirth love for self, for us. And if we got to go through these murky and bloody waters for you to see clearly who your enemy is and to look at around you at your people and be like, damn, I could be better. Hopefully I can cause a wave in that with my partner, man, Superior G. And also the good fellas that's supporting us in the back scenes that pop up every once in a while to air out their emotions. This is no way, be clear on this shit, man. This is no way in form of a nigga trying to be famous, trying to come up.
I'm waiting to hear Angry Black Man's reaction when he watched this shit. Yeah.
I'm gonna see if Angry Black Man actually.
I would definitely listen to that one. I won't say shit. I'm like, hey man, what's going on, brother?
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, we can do a show where we just have Angry on, right? And then all we want to know is your opinion from this show right here that we're recording right now. And then we can sit back. We can sit back.
That's all we had to do.
Yeah. So, pushing forward, pictures, trinkets, postcards were also sold to commemorate this dark and evil practice. Jim Crow museums of racist memorabilia. This is actually a real museum, bro. Write this down, man, if you fuck with it. Jim Crow Museum of Racist Memorabilia. So
chances are, you already know about this shit. Just as much as you know about Stone Mountain.
Yeah, I'm in the dirty, man. Like we watched two different television shows. I'm quite sure, growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit. As a matter of fact, wasn't Clear born in Florida?
That's a lot of shit born in Florida, man.
I had to look that up too.
That's right. Hey, and we can do a show on the Klan where we can identify who the Klan is now so that they can see them, since they don't wear robes and dunce hats no more.
Yeah, they don't have to and shit. Niggas is so fucking stupid and shit, you know what I mean? They don't have to, like, fuck it. They'll take us for who the fuck we are.
You heard me. So this motherfucker say, Jim Crow Museum of Racist Memorabilia is often cited as a source of documentation because it contains artifacts and some other pieces of evidence of this gory act. So I think as I keep going forward, somewhere down the line, the government actually tried to sweep this under the rug over time as if it never happened, even to the point when questioned, they would try to deny it, but there were certain institutions that kept records like newspapers that actually printed out articles that they was able to go backwards in time and research to, legit evidence that this shit really did pop off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it says, indeed, there is sufficient documentation to show that during the slave trade era, black babies were used as alligator bait. To buttress further claims that such a horrendous incident ever happened, there are different newspaper articles that have given credence to the actual occurrence of such dreadful act For instance, oh, here we go. The pot's starting to boil now. Chino, forgive me again. I might need to pull another one. My man Chino, man, he was like, bro, I want you to think about the people out there fighting sobriety. You know how I used to take a shot at the beginning of every show? He was like, don't be a temptation to those that might be trying to fight it. You know what I mean? So I said, you know what? I hear you, bro. I got you. So, again, I'm apologize, man, because you know me. He know me.
Hey, man.
He know me, man. He know me. My heart mean well. But I might need another one,
I'll take a sip to whatever. I'll take a sip to the show.
My man. So, we talking about newspaper evidential proof. This is what they can't erase, you know what I'm saying? For instance, in 1908, the Washington Times newspaper confirmed the existence of the Gator Bait in a title, Bait Alligators with Pickaninnies. That's what we used to call it, our children. They used to call our children pickaninnies. Probably heard some of your grandparents or great-grandparents call you a pickaninny growing up, or say you acting like or looking like a pickaninny. Not even knowing what that shit mean.
Hey, picnics now.
We know about picnics too. Pick a nigga. Yeah, we know about pick a nigga. We know about barbecues too. Yeah, we know about them too. They really used to do that shit to us.
Look, man.
They really used to do that shit to us. And y'all really carrying on that tradition.
Satanic.
That's a motherfucker. That's a motherfucker. So, it says, for instance, in 1908, the Washington Times newspaper confirmed the existence of the Gator Bait in a title, Bait Alligators with Pickaninnies, where 2 black children had been used as bait for alligators. At the time, the New York Zoological Garden zookeeper had sent 2 children to an enclosure with about 25 crocodiles and alligators. People watched as the hungry... Yeah, the dogs had to even say something about that. People watched as the hungry reptiles chased the children. So, this in a public zoo where they would take these black children, and this was in New York. They had a zoo. Bruh, they had about 25 crocodiles and alligators in a pit or a cage or some shit like that, and they released 2 black children in there for the people that's walking around the zoo that's paid to get up in that motherfucker to watch as an attraction. It gets worse. So people watched as the hungry reptiles chased the children. A major reason, this is what's going to piss you off. This is what's going to piss y'all off. A major reason for the use of black folks was because the zookeeper believed that the alligators had Epicurean fondness for the black man. In other words, they found us attractive as we find fried chicken attractive. That was their excuse for using black people. Oh, they react to black people. They love them. Hold on to that.
But they white children up in there and that like that.
Come on, take your kids. Yeah. Why y'all gotta come get us? Y'all got babies, take them motherfuckers down there, man. This y'all trying to get money. Wait till I tell you the price, though. I ain't gonna forget the price. It says, bruh, they took infants, bruh. So it says, while the infants played in the shallow water, the expert riflemen would watch from a concealment nearby. Sometimes the children were tied near shorelines of marshes and rivers. Crazy. So they would let infants play in the shallow water to attract the alligators, and they would take other children and tie them near the shorelines of rivers and marshes so that they couldn't get away.
Yeah, some of them they tried to treat. They tied the trees. They tied in the swamp. They did, like, it was taking a matter of seconds and shit.
Yeah.
Don't get them.
Yeah. That motherfucker will rush up so fast. Especially at nighttime, bro. You can't see that shit.
But then I've also heard stories of when the mama would come and beat the motherfucking alligator and shit off the babies and shit like that. Yeah, I mean, some of them did that shit. Some fathers did too.
Man, that mama, I'm gonna tell you something about that mama.
They sell, but yeah.
That mama will go to the extreme about her babies. That's any mama.
My grandmama will.
Get real violent. Like, they shit, you mess with a woman's children, that woman might drink your blood, man. She might go crazy, man. Just lose it. Damn, you just put me up on something, man.
No, but then again, so was I. So but shit, that's a long story.
Word. Various accounts have been given of these acts. Different accounts have been given of how the black babies alligator chase actually happened. For instance, the Miami New Times reports that sometimes the hunters would take the babies, who were mostly toddlers, while their mothers weren't watching or were working in the fields. Slaves that had babies were easily targeted. The children were used to lure alligators out of the swamp so that the hunters could kill the animals and use their skin for business. The reptiles had to be led out so that they could be seen. In some cases, it got so bad that after using the babies as bait, they would only be rescued after the alligators had surfaced and were visibly about to harm the kids. So, like, them kids, man, you talking about the PTSD off of that shit, nigga. Like, at the last second, right before that motherfucker got bit, this motherfucker decided to shoot the motherfucker. Yeah, look at you twiddling your hands and thumbs. You over there mad as a motherfucker. You want to fight, don't you? Look at that shit. Them ain't want to fight like a motherfucker. You ever laid over here like this?
Hey, man, I knew this shit was going to be very touching to me.
Yeah, this shit rough. And I just scratched the surface, man. We ain't done. Oh, man, bro, I wish I could show y'all Superior G face right now, man. That nigga look like he ready to get with somebody. Oh, Lord. Don't worry. I'm about to tell you the price, okay? Let me go ahead and make your volcano explode, man. I'm about to tell you the price right now. So, some other stories have revealed that the mothers of the babies were paid about $2 for their children to be used to lure reptiles, and that no baby was hurt in the process. $2, bro. One per. To put your life in the crosshairs. However, it is unthinkable that a mother would freely leave her offspring for such a gory exercise.
Let me tell you something, man. My two youngest, I just told them the thing. I had to go to my youngest daughter. Actually, she's going to the same daycare that my daughter was going to and shit before. And we had to go to orientation for that. And shit. I could never picture them being sacrificed.
Hell no. For $2, my nigga? Not even the money, you know what I'm saying? But like the disrespect in $2.
Let alone some motherfucking reptiles.
And they taking toddlers. Like, they don't know what the fuck going on. They not even gonna run from the alligator if they see it coming. If anything, they gonna try to reach out and touch it.
Man, let me tell you something, man. The only motherfucking reptile that could possibly take my motherfucking kids away from me and shit's a motherfucking dragon.
Dragon. I know where to shoot that bitch with an arrow at, man.
I'd rather be cool with the dragon.
I'm telling you. Man, you brought back a memory when you said dragon. I got a homeboy. Huh?
I'm saying me and the dragon cool and shit. Burn them motherfuckers.
Check this out. You ready to get even madder? Man, I wish I could show your face right now, man. I wish I could show your face.
I guess.
Man, look. There have been several attempts to deny that it ever happened. The Gator Bait story has been denied several times, but there are different oral accounts, publications, and documentaries that reveal its actual practice. Even after the news was widely reported by the American press, the Chipley Chamber of Commerce once denied the story and said that it was a silly lie, false and absurd. Sadly, the callous abuse of these children were characterized in postcards and figurines. And I actually saw a picture of a postcard online, right, where it was black kids, like, sitting on the edge of the water, and an alligator was on the other side and seen them.
Man, they got cartoons and everything.
Yeah.
The University of Miami and shit, what they use? Gator Bait?
No, that was the Florida Gator, University of Florida, up in Gainesville. I think they stopped them from doing that shit.
You know which one it is?
You know they used to be like that. They used to be on that shit. I think they stopped them from doing that shit. That shit racist than a motherfucker. I think they said they can't do that shit no more.
Gator Bait means nigger.
Yeah, no more gator chomp. No more gator chomp.
Nigger, get them gator.
God damn, bruh. Even the motherfucking football team built off of racism.
The whole America is, man.
God damn.
The whole America.
So.
Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about this shit. All of it is against niggas.
Everything.
We need to go from there.
Yo, you remember how Florida State used to be like, that was disrespectful too.
Well, that the Cleveland Indians, yeah.
All them white folks in the stands trying to mimic Native Americans that you slaughtered and pushed into a corner in a reservation.
Kill, steal, and destroy. That's what they are about.
And then shame us. Trying to shame us. So, a candy manufacturer once created a distasteful advertisement that featured a hungry-looking alligator advancing towards a baby. There were also popular songs and rhymes about using babies as alligator bait. For instance, Mammy's Little Alligator Bait, 1899, by Henry Wise and Sidney Perrin. Y'all look them racists up, singing about us getting chomped on by alligators, man. Henry Wise and Sidney Perrin. The name of the song is called Mammy's Little Alligator Bait. MAMMY''S. Mammy's Little Alligator Bait. I'm going to hear that song after tonight. I'm going to see what them niggas, I done called them some niggas. I'm going to see what them motherfuckers were talking about. Goddamn, the cover act shows a black American father. The cover act shows a black American father throwing a rock at an alligator coming towards his children while the wife runs to protect the children.
What?
Huh?
What?
I think that's the cover for the song.
The father throwing a rock while the mother
Is running to protect the children.
Am I hearing that correctly?
Yeah, while the mother's running to basically shield the children. The daddy throwing a rock.
But remember, I just told you not too long ago and shit about the story I heard and shit about the women whooping alligators' ass and shit to get them off the kid.
Yeah.
But I heard some of the fathers too. But I guess you had some punk ass niggas throwing rocks.
Well, you know, you can throw a rock at an alligator and that bitch will go ahead about as bad as if you hit them right. But a crocodile. A crocodile is completely non-negotiable. Like, if that motherfucker got his eye set on you, it ain't over with until you either get away from him or that motherfucker eat your ass. Croc is completely non-negotiable. That motherfucker violent, bro.
Yeah. That's why they in Africa or Australia or whatever. Well, all the exotic places.
Yo, salute to us, man, as a whole, man, as a global people, man, for all of the shit that we have survived over time, man. Salute to us, man. We are very, very mighty, man. Y'all need to see this. Huh?
They tried to wipe us the fuck out.
They, you know what? They ain't, the only thing they ain't done is been just direct blunt with it and woke up one day like fucking mow them all down. They been trying to play it behind the scenes and, you know, drill us down bits and pieces at a time over time. But that great awakening happened, so you can't keep telling us the same lie and pulling the wool over our motherfucking eyes, man. We see through that shit now. Even you coward ass niggas out there, man. I don't mean to bring y'all up because I don't believe in giving none of you niggas light. That's why I ain't gonna ever call your bitch ass names. But you coward ass niggas out there, man. You niggas, man, need to wake the fuck up, man. There's a place for cowards, man, in the end.
I call them bitch niggas, but whatever.
Man, it's a whole lineup of names we can give them, man. Top 3 right now. Bitch nigga, fuck nigga, pussy nigga. Which one is you, nigga? Bitch nigga, fuck nigga, pussy nigga. What it is, nigga? A hoe ass nigga. We'll put forward that hoe ass nigga.
Bitch nigga, fuck nigga, pussy nigga, and hoe ass nigga.
Hey man, that might be a hook. Bitch nigga, fuck nigga, pussy nigga, hoe ass nigga. Which one is you? Which one is you? Goddamn. Shit.
I might have to do my verse over that verse, over that hook.
When you gonna do it?
Well, shit, I just got that hook.
No, not that one. I'm talking about the other song. That's what I need back by the 1st of September.
That's my daughter's birthday. All right.
You gotta write that thing and find somebody to record you, man. Shoot.
So this for the second song?
No, the first one I sent you.
No, I'm talking about the one you just discussed now.
Yeah, that's the second one. That's gonna be the second one. I need to write that shit down. Bitch, nigga, pussy, nigga, fuck, nigga, hoe ass, nigga. Which one is it? Yeah. That shit sound rough, don't it? It's gonna hurt a lot of feelings. Hey, Angry Black Man definitely got to be on that track. Cause he don't like no weak ass niggas, and he got a lot to say. You know what? Angry Black Man is Pimp C with a deep voice. That's all I can say. That nigga is Pimp C with a deep voice, man. Straight up. I sent him some on Pimp C today, man. Made him laugh. What that nigga Pimp C say? David Banner got a video out where he was talking to a dude named, I think his name Daniel Houston. And he had a Pimp C store. He was like, man, Pimp C used to use this rock box that Run DMC used to use back in the day on his samples and shit like that, right? So David Banner was like listening to the beat, and he was like, man, somebody already used this sample, man. And then Pimp C got mad instantly. It was like, but is it jamming, man? Is it jamming? Goddamn. And then David Banner say, yeah, it was jamming. He said, fuck that shit, man. You need to get with the shit that's jamming over here. My shit jamming, man. You need to get with the shit that's jamming. I missed the Pimp, man. I missed the Pimp, man. He was funny, bro. Yeah, so I guess if you want to find that song, man, look for a motherfucking cover, man, where a nigga throwing a rock at an alligator, man. Straight up, you won't miss the shit, man. Henry Wise, man, and Sidney Perry.
No, like your impersonation and shit, you know, here Trevor Noah and shit.
I ain't never seen Trevor Noah show in my life.
Well, the devil you showed me and shit, yeah. No, but he do all the international motherfucking impersonations and shit. Motherfucker good. But
good. That nigga Pimp crazy. Let me see. Dark histories such as this, which revolve around the alligator bait, are quite disheartening, especially since there is hardly any news of the zookeepers being punished for their evil acts. The silence of the authorities when it happens is even more baffling. The presumption that the various jokes, memorabilia, and advertisements were fictitious or untrue is baseless. However, the artifacts that exist will forever tell a story of what truly happened. You know, this takes me back to where I talked about the motherfucking hillbillies that I had to file.
They investigated everything. Turns out shit's fucked up now. But we'll see you tomorrow. We're closing up early right now.
Man.
Ain't nobody even mentioning murder and all that other shit.
Yeah, they don't want to talk about that. But you know what? That immature ass shit that they were doing on here, right? Like, that take me back to them 4 hillbillies that I had to, put in place in the gym, right? Like, imagine had I known and had they known that I knew that they was talking about me and shit, right? Trying to crack jokes, right? But imagine had I not said nothing, they probably would have felt empowered, like, oh, we can do this often, or, oh, he's weak. If I never would have stopped, you never know how far that probably would have gone later on. And these some grown-ass white men that's acting like they still in high school. Everybody ain't out here playing, man. Man, if I would have lifted my shirt up, I would have zapped the shit out of him. Imagine if that bitch would have grabbed me, bro. If I wouldn't have been alert enough to like knock his arms out the way, you know what I'm saying? And tell that bitch don't grab me. What if I would have just surrendered into letting him grab me and that bitch would have got the manhandling me? We wouldn't be on the screen right now because I would have had to zap this bitch. I would have had to hit his ass with the zap.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say to me, man. You can talk about my mama. You can talk about my grandmama. You can talk about my kid. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Hold on, you're gonna have to wait till your phone start vibrating. We can't hear you when it's going down. So you said they can talk about anything around you, but they better not touch you.
The moment you put your hands on me, this shit is a totally different ball game. Totally different ball game. Because I can talk back about you. I can talk back about your mama. I can talk back about your kids. I know how to talk back. Shit, that's why I'm a wrestler. I know how to talk on the mic. I know how to talk shit.
I could have hung this little ass nigga up on the door without a hanger.
Man, I know.
I could have hung his ass up on the door by the just put a little bit of his t-shirt in the hook. Let his ass dangle. Slap his ass repeatedly until he calmed down and march your ass over here fucking with me, man. Hey, everybody ain't out here playing, man. Everybody ain't out here condoning the physical contact, especially if it's an aggressive situation and a nigga don't know you. Like, I had to tell that motherfucker, like, what the fuck wrong with you, bro? You reaching out trying to grab a grown ass man. I don't know you, bitch. What the fuck wrong with you? Like, instantly in my mind, I'm wondering, like, is this bitch got a history in law enforcement? Like, he done got to the point where he can't win in a verbal battle with me to the point where he want to just reach out and grab me now. See, man, we could have took this shit back to 93, man, and really beat him up with these knuckles, man. Slam his head in the refrigerator a few times. I'm violent tonight. I done heard all about these niggas out here dangling our kids around in front of the murky waters, a 1,000-tooth ass dinosaur and shit for some damn money, basically, so you can go make some money. Motherfucker, you. And you got a house full of devils, and you won't dangle one of them motherfuckers across the water to get ate at. And shit. Boy. And they fighting so hard for us not to get back on top. Because if we get back on top, we might goddamn return the favor tenfold, man. Man, them bitches used to boil us alive, bruh.
Hey, man.
Them bitches used to wear our motherfucking skin.
Yeah.
For breeches and slippers and furniture, niggas, sitting on niggas.
Yeah.
Bitch ass niggas. I got a headache. Shit, fuck, man.
They straight from Satan, man.
The enemy ain't invisible. That bitch right there in your face. Fuck, man. Why are we still having this fucking discussion? You know what?
Because it needs to be discussed.
Free Grandmaster Jay, man. Look. That brother was so motherfucking mad that he decided to grip his rifle and drive a few states away just to go on your motherfucking front yard and let you know, nigga, we'll get with your ass. Nigga, that shit shook up the world. What the fuck is up, niggas? Okay. Everybody ain't gotta be a motherfucking warrior. It's something about that your ass couldn't do, like hand out sandwiches. Everybody got a part they could play in this motherfucking war that y'all are voluntarily overlooking. You gotta be careful with the words you use these days, man. People will take those words. You know, we people are weak as fuck today, man. All the lions is in the cage or dead. There's a handful of lions out here still roaming the land, surveying the perimeter, while the rest of them doing the toe touch. Getting dynamite blasted out their ass. Weak ass, emasculated ass niggas, man. So, check this out, man. This the business and this gonna stay the business, man. The next show that we're gonna have is probably gonna be on the Devil's Punch Bowl. Y'all probably never heard about that shit. But when you hear about the extremities of this shit, I'm trying to spark a fire, man. Face this shit, man. This shit real. This shit real. Face this shit. Stop hiding from this shit, man. Stop running from this shit. Stop tucking your motherfucking tail. Stop letting these women come out the house before the men do, man. Niggas making us kings look bad than a bitch. Surrendering up under this, man. Laying up under that, man. All the mouth all around that, man. Get up off that, man. So hard when it's against us, man. So you so tough when it's against us. Man.
My bad, bro.
You Gucci. I'm over here just pouring out my heart, man. Like, you know, nigga, there's more women active getting out there before men, before brothers do. And I said, man, get on up out of that, man, laying up under that, man. You know, all that in your mouth, man. Get out from up under that. Get on out of that, man. Niggas need to go back and learn how to fight. You niggas don't know how to fight no more, man. Niggas can't really shoot. You're getting lucky because you're up close and shit. Niggas really can't shoot. You fuck around with some niggas like us, nigga. You won't never smell my cologne, nigga. You won't even ever see me, nigga. You won't even never know. It just get dark. Hold that. Yeah. I ain't got nothing to say on that, man. My temperature is out the window right now. On them Gator Bait. Man, y'all want to fuck with us, man. If you want to be on the show, man. You want to come up here and say your part on whatever subject matter we got going for the moment, man. Get at us. You can either leave a comment. You can go on IG, hit us in the DM. The Born Again Believers MF. That's the IG handle. The Born Again Believers MF IG. That's the IG handle.
Yeah.
Go on that joint. The Born Again Believers MF.
Hey, yo, boy, your mom and your sister and your...
Leave us a message in the inbox. And from there, it's a go. Any of you guys out there that are part of organizations, man, on the revolutionary tip, man, send us a salute, man, say what's up, man, fuck with your boy, man. We fuck with y'all. Outside of that, y'all know what time it is. We'll be back in a few days. Probably gonna talk about the Devil's Punch Bowl. That shit wicked, man. But man, we shouldn't even be at this. We shouldn't be having these conversations over and over again. We shouldn't be running through history over and over again, generation after generation, man. You niggas know what the fuck it is, niggas. Somebody down the line gotta have some motherfucking gall Somebody down the line gotta have some motherfucking nuts, man. Somebody down the line gotta have some audacity about them, man. Like, dang, we shouldn't even be here. We shouldn't even be here. Yeah, shouldn't even be here. Peace, man. Peace. Love, man. Peace, man. Shouldn't even be here, man. Wake up!